So I've done a couple of videos before on the coronavirus death toll in England, because the first few cases were all people in their later years, 70s and 80s, with pre-existing health conditions, and nobody was saying that the coronavirus killed them. In fact, like they were saying, like that they were in there, they were in hospital, basically being treated for something else, and just tested positive for coronavirus. Since I made those videos, the world has gone bonkers. Like, literally, toilet paper, really. Like, literally, we've gone mental. All the shops are having to put limits on things. I went into the co-op to get a packet of pasta, just the one, mind you, the other day, and was told that some woman had been in and tried to buy 40 packets of pasta. 40 packets of pasta. That's just selfish. You know, like I saw a meme yesterday. We've gone from last month being be kind to this month fuck everybody else. Like, literally, it's going down, and this is because of the media coverage. Now, I was having I had a real moment last night with my best friend Laura. You know, like, we both feel ill at ease because we don't know where this is going, right? And that's because of the hype. It's not because of the disease. It's common cold. Like, if you research, just Google what causes the common cold, coronavirus will come up in that list. It's not a new thing. Coronavirus wasn't manufactured in Wuhan or came out of bats. It's one name for the common cold, and we get it every single year, and we get it at late winter, early spring. So now, this is provable fact, right? Now, I don't want to sit there because I sense a disturbance in the force, and I see a day where literally we're going to turn against each other, because I've got one group of friends who were all like, it's a cold, it doesn't matter. Like, me and Laura. We've got another set of friends who are like, no, you don't realise it's been weaponised and all this lot, and it's really, really dangerous and it's going to kill us all. I like to go, personally, from facts, right? Let me just take you back to, I think it was the 80s when AIDS first came out. I don't know when AIDS happened, but I think it was the 1980s. And basically, I remember being absolutely petrified. Obviously, I think they had a benefit for it, I'm not sure. Brought out the little red lapel badges, and they had this doom and gloom not documentary, sort of televised thing. And they got this little stick man, and the little stick man had gone and slept with two people, and then basically those two people had gone and slept with two other people, and those two people so this guy had basically had sex with all of these people, and before you knew it, the whole screen was absolutely crammed full of stick men, and we were all gonna die because one bloke decided to roger somebody, right? And it's that level of fear. That's what's being done with the coronavirus. Literally, this is viral. This is an epidemic. This is a pandemic. It has been labelled a pandemic. Please look at the logic of everybody that's dying of it being elderly and already infected. We're not dying of it. Find me a case where they say coronavirus killed this person, and I'll look differently. It's all, they were in hospital dying of cancer. They were in hospital dying of a stroke, and they had tested positive for coronavirus. But ultimately, the other day, I can't remember what the last total was, but the night before last, I made a video, because it is getting silly, right? And I decided not to post it because I was pissed, and you could tell I was pissed. I'm like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, who's going ridiculous? Ain't nobody got time for that. But I did a timestamp. So this today, let's just timestamp it now. Right, today it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the 13th of March. When I timestamped it before, it was 2:30 in the morning on this 12th, right? And when there were 7 people that I'd seen had died, right? So at 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, so a day and a half ago, literally a day and a half ago, I'd said on that video, by now there should be 10, right? Going exponentially. If this is a pandemic and we've had 7 deaths so far that I'd seen in the night time on the 11th, 2 days ago, we've got 7 deaths. So yesterday morning I said, by now there should be at least 10 deaths. I timestamped it at 2 o'clock in the morning and said, right, I'll find out how many deaths there are. I've just been and looked now, and there are 10 deaths. So we went from 7 deaths, and in a day and a half, we've got another 3. And in fact, I checked before I went to bed last night, and there were 10 deaths. So where's this pandemic? Where are these crazy numbers? That is not hurting us. It's the common cold. Vulnerable people will always be hurt by the common cold. I remember when my mum was alive, taken out by pneumonia. We won't go there. But when she was alive, for the last few years of her life, if we had a cold, we didn't go round there. It's like, no, we can't go round seeing Nana, because if she gets this cold, it's gonna hurt her more than us. That's just common sense. That's the way that we should behave every single year, and it's the way that we do behave every single year. Oh no, we can't go around grandma's because, like, we're all poorly and she don't need that. She can't fight it off as well as we can. That's the way that we should behave all the bloody time, and it's not like that. We're not just saying, right, okay, well, let's not go visit the old uns at this time while we're all coughing and spluttering. It's don't speak to anybody, don't touch anybody, don't cough, don't shake hands, don't, buy all the toilet paper, buy all the pasta, go crazy. And that is what they want. They want us to go crazy. This isn't about coronavirus. And if it was mutated, there would be more people than 10 dead. There wouldn't have been 3 people died in 2 days when there were already 7 dead in the last week. And let's not forget that every single week at least 10,000 people die in the UK of one thing or another, at least 10,000. Now that number is going to shoot through the roof when we're in an economic meltdown, because all the companies have had to shut, people have had to have time off work, people have been given mortgage concessions and then have got to go back and pay back what they owe. Literally, everything is going to go to shit, and that is what it's about, in my personal opinion. It is about fat cats. People will be put options on shit. 5 trillion has been wiped off the stock exchange the other week. £5 trillion gone because of the common cold. And we're all here, like, not seeing what they are doing. This is so that people up there can have ever more control, and we will come out of this. This won't be known as the year that we all mourn the death of loved ones on a mass scale. This will be the year it will go down as the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. We will be laughed at in history for the way that we're behaving. And all the time up there are people who are going, oh my God, they are playing